Hello, welcome to our classes. I am Dr. K. Misra. I have been handling questions that may trap you in job interviews. I have uploaded a number of video tutorials on it. Today, I am going to discuss about a very specific question about the failure of somebody. A question may be asked that can you tell me about something which you did and that you are ashamed of. Normally, such question actually does not have anything directly to do with the job which you have applied for. These are questions meant for testing your stress level. How do you handle the pressure? You may be asked about such questions which really do not have anything to do with your job you have applied for. These are unwanted questions, unexpected questions that are asked to check your ability as to how you handle some unwarranted situations you may be facing in your professional life. This question is basically a trap to see how you feel or regret a situation. Some interviewers ask this question to see how you will view a failure and how you plan to correct the failure so that the mistake is not repeated again. In real life projects, the chances of failing are possible, and the interviewer has to make sure how well you handle the failure, how you correct the mistake, and move forward by not repeating the mistake again. Some unprepared candidates may consider some personal or family failure as theirs. Again, this question should be answered with respect to the job position you are applying. Not that unnecessarily you start telling a story about certain failures of your personal life or of your family or family members. Whether in that failure you were connected directly or were not connected directly, or that situation had been handled by some senior person of your family that you may relate it to, but it hardly has anything to do with it. So, one should be very cautious about how you are going to explain to answer such question. There are some questions your interviewer has really no business asking, like this one. But while you may feel like answering none of your business naturally, you cannot. Some interviewers ask this question on the chance you admit to something, but if not, at least they will see how you think on your feet. Some unprepared candidates, flustered by this question, unburden themselves of guilt from the personal life or career, perhaps expressing regrets regarding a parent, a spouse, child, etc., as I related to you earlier. All such answers really can be highly disastrous. Here are certain tips, let me tell you. My observation about college life is that most of the students won't pay attention to what matters most during college and how college education helps them to build their career and life. They waste tremendous amount of time on gossips, wandering around and studying just before a few days to exams, etc. So in my opinion, I think the following answer aptly applies to most of the students. Why I am giving you this ground? Because first of all, everybody is a student. Everybody has gone through that college or college life or professional teaching life. Here, the better way could be like As with faults and weaknesses, never confess a regret, but don't seem never confess a regret, but don't seem as if you are stonewalling either. Strategy here is say you harbor no regrets, then add a principle or habit you practice regularly for healthy human relations. Another version, a simple answer from a fresher, could be I failed to understand the value of time during my early days of college life and how I feel and upset about. Fortunately, I was able to meet corporate professionals from Indian and foreign companies who gave lectures at my college and realized the value of the time and how to allocate time for what is important to life. So these are suggested tips and the pattern that you can answer. It is not that you did not meet any failure. You need not regret on your failure. Rather, what is important here is that you must refer to some of your failures, whatever you had. But point is that how did you handle that failure? How did you overcome that failure that you need to relate to while answering such questions? This is the only better strategy that I can suggest you here. Alternate strategy we can have, like here it is related. Pause for reflection. As if the question never occurred to you, then say, you know, I really cannot think of anything. Pause again, then add, I would add that as a general management principle, I have found that the best way to avoid regrets is to avoid causing them in the first place. I practice one habit that helps me a great deal in this regard. At the end of each day, I mentally review the day's events and conversations to take a second look at the people and developments I'm involved with and do a double check of what they are likely to be feeling. Sometimes I'll see things that do need more follow up, whether a pat on the back or maybe a 5-minute chat in someone's office to make sure we are clear on the things or whatever with the situation. So here this is the alternate strategy for facing the further interviews. It is here the practice suggested so that it comes in your habit. If you don't do like this on day to day basis, then you may not be able to handle such pressure. That's how we really can answer with help of such practices. We can really handle the pressure created by the interviewer. Upcoming video tutorial, why are you leaving or you have left the current or previous position. Thanks for watching me with patience. More video tutorials on other aspects of developing soft skills and management subjects are available on my YouTube channel link given below. Kindly click the link. Please like, comment and subscribe. Thank you very much. Have a nice time. Thank you for watching.